Next Stage World Gathering started out of the insight that a traditional conference doesn't fit the topic. So what would then? And then we felt like, well, people that are really in remaking the world, they're not just meeting to learn what someone else already knows. They're coming together because they have a big open burning question. And that big open burning question might receive a glimpse of an answer, or at least it might get further questions so that I might have more orientation than when I came. And this would be probably a much better benefit than kind of needing to listen what everybody else is now seeing is the state of the art. Meaning those conferences exist anyway, so we would not want to just add another one to it. But what we do want to create is a place where we actually live according to the principles that we are about to change, to bring to the world, and create like a lab of a couple of days where we can really develop things together. And that's the reason why we are coming together at Next Stage World. We are meeting with people who are not just in maintaining status quo. We have a vision for a future that is already real and possible and is based on a paradigm of work and of a society that's built on freedom of action for the individual, has a bit of anarchist free association idea that people basically are doing what they're best at. It has a potential orientation, like people work at their edge. And for the rest, many things are still yet not defined. We have met people on our journey that would say holacracy is the solution. And then we found people who said, no, it's actually another version of self-management. We are getting more and more skeptical about any system to be the right answer for whatever our questions are. But what we do meet on the way is people doing amazing things. And this is what we want to not lose sight of. We want to connect with each other. We want to recognize each other. And in our agency, know that we are, well, blending in experiences from our fellow partners into our own. And we meet in Greece on an island where we are really calm, secluded, hosted by the Greek culture and by the endless beauty of the Aegean Sea and sunny weather most of the time. Beautiful little hotel that is hosting us both for sleepover and for the meeting room. And it's actually the place in front of the hotel, just next to the water, that is probably the most inviting part of the whole thing, besides the Greek food and the company. So the real reason we go there is it gives us shelter and an inspiring place to basically be with each other and spend a very inspiring time. The concept of Next Stage World is that everybody brings their question, but also their practice and skills. So if you want to offer something either at the margin, like a defined workshop you want to run, we could say this could be just happening before for people that come a bit earlier or afterwards for people that want to hang on, which by the way is a good suggestion anyway, because it's such a beautiful place, a journey to get there. So not only stay the 5 days of the meeting, but take a bit of time before and or after. And if it is more like illustrating your question, you can, of course, we have moments that we call open space or open. Our agenda is pretty open. So in that sense, if you have an offer for the whole group, I couldn't imagine the whole group would not want to take it, Julia. Yeah, we have a light structure in the sense that we have like a process structure. Meaning in the beginning, we begin with getting to know each other and our projects and our questions so that we know what are the different questions and initiatives in the room. Then we will work on them and help each other doing so. And we will then probe our solutions or new orientations with each other, validate them. But how exactly we do it, that is very much in your own hands, and the content, you bring it anyway, so that's not prefixed.
before coming there, I had the question, well, so why do we need to go to Greece and get everybody travel there and to this difficult reachable island, which needs a flight to Rhodes and then a boat and a 1.5 hour boat trip to Halki from Rhodes. Why there? Can't we do this in a more efficient place, more centrally located in Europe, or well, catered towards basically the participants that are coming? But the beauty and tranquility and the friendliness of the island really adds so much to the whole setup that it is well worth beyond it the travel to that place. So besides it being limited in the number of participants, which we haven't reached yet, it's the ideal place to host a process like the one that we are hosting.